Hey everybody, welcome back. Next update. Again, it's going to be a short one because of this. So you can see we're getting a little bit of snow, which is great because all of our fires are hopefully going to get squelched by the snowstorm. They're expecting more than a foot up in the mountains, which should help a whole lot. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Anyway, let's get to what we're doing. So one of the things we've been doing is I made these side scoops that go over here. I made them out of steel. You can see on this side, and then we skinned them in carbon fiber. They turned out nice, but the problem was I hadn't appreciated this angle here, and it kind of got away from me. And so one of them was pretty far off when I went to measure it. These also stuck out of the car quite far, and I wanted to bring them in a little bit because it just looked a little bit, it just didn't look right. So what I did was I 3D printed one. I think this one looks a lot better. You guys can comment on what you think, but and it also doesn't stick out nearly as far. So I think it's going to be much better. And what we'll probably do is we'll probably do this in the forged carbon, which just to remind you is that kind of thing, where it's just a chop strand around it. I think that'll add a good accent piece, because this was just regular fabric, and that'll be the chopped carbon, which will tie in, I think, nicely with the rest of the car and the chopped carbon that's on the engine cover. Now, one of the other things we've been doing is we're back to our 3D printing. I showed you this last time where we're doing these engine cover surrounds. So we're probably just gonna paint these. We'll sand them down, we'll body work them, and then we'll paint them probably black. I think if we went with the accent color of the car, it would, I think it'd just be too gaudy, which is red. So we're not going to do that. So we'll paint these black, and then we're going to put Lexan diamond shaped covers in there that'll kind of be in a, I don't know, what do you call it, a gill pattern or something like that. Well, they'll overlap each other a little bit. Digging the roof fitting a lot better. Kind of digging it without the little piece that goes on top. I think that for the meantime, we're not going to do a removable roof. We're not going to do a roof at all. We'll just keep it a roadster. And so I think this is a good look for the car. Yeah, it steps outside of the Aventador style, but I like the look, and you know, just adds a touch of individuality to the vehicle. It's got a lot of them. And then before I told you we were going to go ahead and probably reshape this roof. It sticks up a little high, so we're going to kind of trim that back so that we got a nice flow from the front to the back of the car. And then we obviously have to fix some distortions there. Then one of the other things that we're going to do is we're going to get on these pieces here. I still have to finish up this roof section. So we're going to take that down into the basement, which I've cleaned up, which was an absolute disaster area. And we're going to go ahead and get that the epoxying started on that. So we'll probably put 2 layers of epoxy. And then we'll go back and we'll fix some of the boo-boos I made while reshaping this particular piece so that it flows well into the engine cover. And then we have to repair the forged carbon look on the front, and so we're doing that as well. So here we are in the 3D printing room, and as you can see, it's all cleaned up. So we're setting up a station for electrical work over there, and we're 3D printing one of those side scoops that I showed you earlier. So this should make for a much easier work environment. Plus we're bringing it in so we can do the some of the carbon fiber skinning, because you can't do it in the lower temperatures or you're going to get very awful results. So now we've moved the roof down here, and we've put a layer of epoxy on it. So we're still getting the bubbles out, but we'll do this piece here first, and then we'll let that tack up, and then we'll do another coat, and then we can start to do the sides. So progress. So as you can see, our snow has gotten a little worse. Winter's here. So I also wanted to tell you guys about a couple other sites where they're doing Aventadors. So Dale, I've been part of his group, which is Lamborghini Replicas, and you can see right here, this is a new site that he's put together called Lambo Builder, where he's going to be doing an Aventador, which is awesome. So I have somebody else to talk to about this whole process. And not only that, he is a wealth of information. So head on over to Lambo Builder if you guys want to, talk about Aventadors, or if you're doing your own build. It's a great place to share things. In addition, I'd like to take you guys over to CIP Garage, doing a Lamborghini Aventador. They're actually doing some other supercars too. So I will put both Dale's new site and CIP Garage's site in the description below. So you guys can go check that out. And the guy who runs the CIP Garage is Sebotari. I hope I said that right. Anyway, he's got a lot of cool technology that he's using. So go over there and check it out. Thanks again for watching, guys. And well, we'll keep you up to date, and hopefully we won't let the snow slow us down too much. Take care. Bye-bye.